We pick up this episode of Inflation Watch by exploring the factors influencing the inflation number as at November 2022 relative to November 2021 as measured by the Statistical Institute of Jamaica. Recall that in discussing the inflation number at October 2022, we shared with you that prices rose by 9.9%, which remained above the bank's target of 4% to 6%. According to the most recent data, consumer prices increased by 10.3% as at November 2022 compared to November 2021. This was the 16th consecutive month in which Jamaica's inflation rate has been above the upper limit of the bank's target range. Inflation in November was mainly driven by higher costs for restaurant and accommodation services, along with higher food prices relative to the same month of 2021. The outturn also reflected higher costs for electricity, gas, and other fuels. The increase in food prices was driven by increased costs of vegetables such as carrots, tomato, cabbage, and onion. Compared to October 2022, consumer prices increased in November due largely to higher prices for vegetables and starchy foods. There were also increases in the fees for the Caribbean Secondary Examination Certificate or CSEC, along with higher prices for some personal care products and services. Inflation at November was partly contained by a decline in electricity rates, along with a decline in transport prices due to lower petrol prices for the month. Inflation has continued to be influenced by the staggered impact on domestic prices of higher international grains such as commodities like crude oil and grains. Higher international commodity prices are due in part to Russia's attack on Ukraine. Prices in Jamaica were also affected by the continued improvement in domestic demand.
Join us next month on Inflation Watch to see what the inflation number will be.